GH is back. We're gonna start with the gacha news, then release dates, free games, PC, console, and mobile games. Timestamps. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, Arknights Endfield has opened global pre-registration across Android, iOS, PC, and PS5. The game is targeting a 2026 release, and the developers also outlined milestone rewards tied to total signups, including in-game resources and a 5-star operator once certain thresholds are met. And yeah, the beta test is also ongoing. You can check access on their official website. And next up, Ragnarok Abyss has confirmed its closed beta test for December 10 to 18. The game is a cross-platform open-world ARPG, and players can already pre-register through the official site or app stores. Pre-registration rewards will be given during the OBT period, with additional milestone bonuses once community goals are reached. There's also a fanlight mission event where players can complete tasks, collect points, and exchange them for rewards. Ragnarok Abyss highlights seamless exploration across Midgard, skill-based combat, puzzle elements, and according to this, the game will have a fair PvP system that doesn't rely on combat power. The game will be available on both PC and mobile. Next news we have is for Infinity Nikki version 2.0 launched on November 26, adding new areas in Itzaland, updated traversal abilities, expanded combat features, and several event activities. The patch introduces large exploration zones, new movement tools, range combat, companion support, and various environmental interactions. Players can obtain multiple outfits across limited time and free categories, along with a set of login and event rewards that includes draws, cosmetics, and birthday items. Next up, Tribe 9 has officially ended service finally, but its creator have launched an independent project called Neoneon Tribe to complete the unfinished story. Led by original creator Kazutaka Kodaka with former staff members involved, the group received permission to release the continuation as a non-profit novel-style project. An official website is already live, with the first 2 chapters available in Japanese and an English version planned. The site also features character info and an open call for fan artwork that may be included in future chapters. The developers aim to provide a full narrative conclusion and rebuild portions of the original story as the project progresses. Now, Come To Us Holdings has started the global final test for Star Sailors, following a previous CBT that had over 10,000 participants. Running from November 27 to December 8, the test is open to all Android users through Google OBT, with feedback being collected throughout. The update speeds up battles, adds new characters, guaranteed an early partner, and includes various quality of life improvements. Developed by Panana Studio, Star Sailors is a collectible RPG with turn-based battles, party in gear growth, and multiple gameplay modes. The game is scheduled for official release in 2026. Next, Webzen unveiled Gate of Gates. Is this correct? Anyway, a new mobile tower defense game set in a 2D post-apocalyptic world. Players assemble a team of female characters to fight interdimensional enemies using skill cards and strategic positioning in battles. The game features detailed anime-style visuals, including full-body illustrations and chibi combat sprites, along with cutscenes for special moves. It also hints at a roguelike system, adding strategic depth and replayability, while allowing players to collect costumes for the characters. And okay, here are the games releasing from December 1 to 4. In December 1 or maybe December 2 in some regions, Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Suit up as one of 15 Marvel heroes and take on the Annihilation Wave, battling across New York City and the Negative Zone for the fate of the galaxy. Now on December 2, Catto's Post Office comes to Nintendo Switch. Step into the paws of Catto, the town's dedicated post cat, deliver mail, meet adorable kitty residents, and enjoy a short, cozy adventure that takes about an hour to complete. Also on December 2, Simogo Legacy Collection releases for PC, Nintendo Switch, and Switch 2. This collection celebrates 7 classic games from Simogo's early years, from quirky arcade novelties to story-driven thrillers. Next, She's Leaving arrives on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S on December 2. A first-person survivor horror thriller, it challenges you to investigate, survive, and escape before darkness catches up. Destiny 2 Renegades also launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on December 2. Dive into Soul's criminal underworld where the line between Guardians and Renegade blurs. Now on December 3, Rising Heat hits PC. Fly into gladiator-style space battles, choosing pilots, ships, and weapons to survive the extraterrestrials' elites challenges. Now December 4 is packed with releases. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2, letting you explore the planet Vuros as Samus Aran with a new motorcycle and psychic powers. Also on December 4, Let It Die Inferno launches on PlayStation 5 and PC, letting players descend into the chaotic abyss to conquer the Reaper's challenge and claim the Eye of the Reaper. Now, Blood Refreshed Supply releases for PC on December 4 with 42 Lovecraftian-infused levels filled with cultists, zombies, and other horrors. Elden Ring Nightreign The Forsaken Hollows DLC arrives on PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox on December 4, adding new Nightfarers, bosses, and shifting Earth challenges, plus a digital art book and mini soundtrack for deluxe edition owners. Also on December 4, Cloudheim comes to PC, a 1-to-4 player action adventure where you awaken deities, fight corruption, and upgrade your sky shop after Ragnarok. Now, Northgard Definitive Edition releases on PC on December 4, letting you lead a Norse clan, explore a mysterious continent, and conquer your enemies. Octopath Traveler 0 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on December 4, letting players restore their hometown, create characters, and experience the series' HD 2D battles. And finally, on December 4, Toxic Crusaders comes to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Grab your mop and attitude and clean up the streets of Tromaville with up to 4 players in this action-packed beat 'em up. I kinda remember this cartoon. I know I watched this when I was a kid. Anyway, here are your free games. This one is from the Epic Games Store. Universe for Sale is a hand-drawn adventure game set in the dense clouds of Jupiter. Now, I just want to mention this because the Global Talesrunner website has been updated and it's now more welcoming, if that's even a word. Anyway, there's a download here now, and for sure, because of this change, more players will be able to play it now. Now, going back to the gaming news, Honor of Kings has partnered with Disney's Frozen again for a Winter Wonderland event running from November 28 to February 8. The event features new Frozen-themed content, including minion skins, sprite-link costumes, and character outfits inspired by Anna and Elsa. Players can earn the She Snow costume through daily missions and sign-ins with double winter points on Saturdays. Additional cosmetics including Lady Jen, Snow Venture, and themed backgrounds are available via draws and the Redemption Shop, with various cost and drop rates. The event encourages players to explore the in-game Winter Wonderland, collect rewards, and share items with friends. And here's another MOBA news. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is launching a collaboration with Spongebob SquarePants on November 28, 2025. The event introduces 4 exclusive character skins: Cyclops as Spongebob, Glue as Patrick Star, Bane as Mr. Krabs, and Kimmy as Sandy Cheeks, each featuring themed abilities and visuals. An exclusive Squidward emote is also included, allowing players to use his signature bored and annoyed expressions in-game. Next news, Capcom has released the device requirements for the upcoming closed beta of Monster Hunter Outlanders. For iOS, players need iOS 17 or later and an iPhone 12 or newer, while Android users require Android 12 or later, at least 8GB of RAM, a 64-bit processor like Snapdragon 888 or equivalent, and 40GB of free storage for the test client. The game will not support iPads, tablets, foldable phones, or emulators, and insufficient storage may cause crashes, long loading times, or launch issues. And here's your emulation news. Anbernic appears to be preparing to release the RG477V handheld, with leaks suggesting it will use a MediaTek Dimensity 8300 processor and come in configurations of 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, or 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Design-wise, it will follow Anbernic's typical layout with dual analog sticks, standard buttons, LED accents, and a glass front panel. Pricing is rumored to be around $230, positioning it as a powerful vertical format handheld. Now, I know most of the retro handheld releasing right now is still on the high side, and if you're looking for one right now, the R36S is a very cheap retro handheld that can do PS1 nicely and handle some PSP and do Portmaster games. And leave a like before you go. This is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.